wrestling fans. You're watching East Coast Professional Wrestling. We got some great action this week. Fans, don't you dare touch that dial. We're taking it right up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to East Coast Professional Wrestling Adrenaline TV. You heard the boss, Gino Caruso. We're taking it right to the ring, and we have got the Dark Carnival coming out here. Folks, my name is Kevin Kessler from the White Dragon Podcast Network, and I'm calling the action at ringside. Well, at ringside, Vincent Valentyne is terrifying the members of our live audience here and there. Look at that Colossus. We've got tag team action scheduled here, folks, and of course the Creeper following up behind, and of course he's got to speak.
To further our cause of righting wrongs, I signed a special match for these two men. 1 year ago, in Allendale, New Jersey, the Dark Carnival fell before Vega and Palmer. Some disgusting, vile, young, white-in-shape tag team took it to my monsters. Well, tonight, we right these wrongs. Tonight, we come back to prominence. And tonight, your two beloved heroes fall.
Well, it looks like it's going to be the team of the Dark Carnival here. Patient X and the Colossus taking on the team of Vega and Palmer. Valentyne's right. About a year ago at Mayhem in Allendale, New Jersey, the Dark Carnival faced off against Punisher Martinez and Vega and Palmer. And the Dark Carnival... Well, Tony Vega and Ricky Palmer, along with the Punisher, defeated the Dark Carnival. It was the first time that the Dark Carnival had ever been felled here in the ECPW, and the second time just happened a few weeks ago with the tag team champions, the Flows, and Valentyne is incensed and is looking to gain a measure of revenge here tonight. This Dark Carnival, we saw him last week. We saw the inclusion of Paku, the Samoan Beast. He came in and he made quick work of Rocco. Poor Rocco. Looks like Patient X going to start this one off. Fans are chanting Creeper's Carnival. I guess trying to help out the Creeper a little bit, but that's not going to help the Creeper anymore. That's just going to make Valentyne hit him.
Whoa! What did I say? Get over here! Get over here, you putrid idiot!
What is he saying to the ref? What threat is he giving to this referee right now? This Vincent Valentyne. He is a disease here in the ECPW. He is the leader, the cult master of this Dark Carnival. But folks, less focus on that and more focus on what's coming up in a couple weeks. Not a couple weeks, next week. Next week, the biggest ECPW Heavyweight Championship match in the history of this company as Patient X goes right after Vega there. Andrew Anderson will be defending that ECPW Heavyweight Championship against Frankie Flo right here on Adrenaline TV for you guys next week. And we see a big drop toe hold there by Vega. Taking Patient X by the head, picking him up. Shooting him right into the corner, right into his own corner. Vega tagging into Palmer.
Right here, baby!
Palmer coming in, shooting Palmer in, the big man of the team. Colliding with Patient X. That is not a collision you want to be on the opposite end of. Ooh! Big forearm shivers there in the corner. Palmer one more time buries that big muscular forearm right into the chest of Patient X. Shooting to get it. In comes Vega. This Patient X, I mean, he's getting it taken to him right now. But don't underestimate him. This guy's crazy. He doesn't think rationally. He doesn't think the way most people would think. And that makes him more dangerous than almost anyone on this roster. You hear Valentyne screeching on the outside, tagging to Palmer. Palmer in the ring now, taking Patient X. Going to double shoot him off here, it looks like. Patient X into the ropes. Oh, catching that double hip toss. Oh, and slamming him down to the mat. We got a 2 count, nothing. Patient X getting the shoulder up. Palmer got him in a front face lock here. Vega tags himself in. Shooting him off into the ropes. Palmer drops down. Vega, the big Manhattan drop. Palmer into the ropes. Followed up with that clothesline. Excellent teamwork, and Vega rolls right through. And not enough body on body to keep Patient X down. Too early in the goings here. You saw the Colossus almost making his way in. No way he could have gotten in there fast enough to break up that 3 count, but if he does get in there, folks, the dynamic of this match will shift incredibly as Vega continues with forearm shivers into the ropes. Valentyne tripping him up. Referee didn't see it. Patient X goes right to the throat, illegally, I might add. Patient X hangs Vega up on the rope hangman's variation there. Grabbing the leg. taking him back into the corner. Looks like he's just going to wrench on that leg, but the Colossus is reaching down and tags himself in. Folks, Vega's got to get out of there. Vega's got to get off the mat right now because the Colossus is off 500 pounds of that man's girth, just driven into the point of the spine. Oh! The Colossus with that big right hand. One of the hardest right hands in the business, folks. The Colossus, he will knock you out cold with one punch. We've seen it here on Adrenaline TV before against, a huge chop right there. We've seen him knock out guys like Mike 3D, cold, dead in his tracks. You look at the pain registering on Vega's face right there. Valentyne right in his face. I'd like to see Valentyne. Vincent Valentyne, he is an in-ring competitor. We don't see it very much anymore, but I would love to see Vega and Palmer get their hands on this guy. In the corner, and a big overhand chop to the chest. Man, Vega is in a bad way. Palmer has not seen the inside of this ring in a very long time. And Vega is alone in the wilderness right now. And the fans here in Paramus, New Jersey are getting behind him, trying to rouse Vega to life here. And the Colossus just continues the assault. Not even the will of the people is enough to wake Vega from this stupor as the Colossus continuously pounds into him. Momentary reprieve there. Vega doesn't know where he is right now, though. He is very comfortably on Dream Street. Back him into the corner. The Colossus has got him there. Tag into Patient X. Folks, also coming next week, we're going to have that big grudge tag team match. The A-List, Mr. Thursday Night, and Mike Cap could be taking on Fenris Wolf and Mike 3D. We're waiting several weeks for that one. Hopefully we finally get an air of finality to this rivalry been going on in ECPW as Patient X chokes away. But, folks, of course, the big one. Andrew Anderson, Frankie Flo, the biggest ECPW heavyweight championship match in the history of this company. And Patient X raking at the back, trying to draw blood out of that spine. Beat up the head. Vega knocking the hand away. Maybe some hope left in Vega yet. Patient X goes right to the eyes. If there's any hope to be had, it's going to have to be when Patient X is in the ring. If the Colossus is in there, he is immovable. And the people desperately want Vega to fight back. You hear how loud they are. You hear the cheering. You hear the chants. Patient X steps on the throat, tags in the Colossus. In comes the mountain of a man again. In comes this beast, this force of nature. Palmer was almost over there. Colossus, though, positioning himself between Vega and Palmer. Very smart tag team maneuver right there. Working with the ropes now. We got a body slam coming, maybe? And a big slam there. You see Vega, you can almost see the cloud of air being pushed out of his lungs as he smacks into the mat. And the Colossus now choking, putting all 500 pounds against the trachea. Coming off the ropes and a big meaty leg drop. Look at that face. Look at those eyes. What was going on in that head? Well, we don't really need to know what goes on in his head, folks. And frankly, I'm happier not knowing. But we do know what goes on in this ring, and that is the Colossus. Pure domination, pure strength, pure power. As he picks Vega up off the mat. Tony Vega knocking the hands away. Big kicks to the legs. Trying to take the big tree down by the trunk. Definitely a smart maneuver here. Just not enough. Not enough. This big Colossus. This monster, this mammoth, this mountain. Vincent Valentyne on the outside loves it. You see him pointing, giving orders. Tagging in Patient X again is the Colossus.
Creepers, Carnival! Shut up!
And a big splash there. Notice the teamwork between the Dark Carnival. And Patient X buries that knee into the back again. Patient X, he's just going to rip and tear. He is just... those cross faces. Look at those cross faces right in front of you here, folks. Oh, this is brutal. And now wrenching back on that neck, on that back, on that spine. Trying to bend Vega in half here. Tony Vega pulling back on that head of caramel clutch variation. Well, it is a wrestling hold, folks. There's nothing scientific about this Patient X. He is just a whirlwind of destruction. Palmer trying to rally the crowd behind Vega, and Vega gets those big elbows right into the breadbasket, and Patient X breaks the hold. Vega go to run off, and Patient X with that lung blower. Burying those knees in there. Second that impact hits, you are just out of breath. Rolling him over. What's he going to go back to that camel clutch maybe? Nope. Oh, maybe yes. Yes, he is. Hooking that arm. You hear Vega calling for Palmer. There is not much you can do, folks, when this Dark Carnival gets their hands on you. They cut off the ring like nobody else here in the ECPW. Tony Vega, though, I have never seen him give up in my life. There is no quit in this kid whatsoever, and he is still fighting, desperately trying to crawl his way back up. They're a little too close to the Colossus, though. He's got to get away. He's got Patient X at his back. That may be the opening Vega and Palmer need here. Patient X is dazed. The Colossus is not in the ring. Palmer is primed and ready to go like a bullet in the chamber. Palmer is ready to fire out. If only Vega can get over there and make that tag. The people are chanting for Tony Vega. Chanting, and he's crawling. Doesn't know where he is. Maybe on Dream Street. He sees Palmer, and he makes the tag, and in comes Ricky Palmer. Ricky Palmer with the big clothesline. Patient X back up again. Gonna be a huge body slam by Ricky Palmer. Ducking that clothesline again. Palmer's got him on Blue Thunder Powerbomb variation. 1, 2. Patient X not enough to keep him down. Patient X has not taken nearly enough punishment throughout the course of this match. Both Vega and Palmer now look like they're going to try to double team him. That's a good strategy right now while they still have the time. Oh, the Colossus is coming in. The Colossus is coming in, folks! That massive Colossus just taking down both men with one swipe. And Valentyne's getting in the ring. The referee is distracted. Palmer's in the ring, and Valentyne hits that Ace Crusher. That Ace Crusher that has put down many people. Jeff Coleman, Dan the Man, and oh, what a huge roaring elbow there by Patient X. He's going for the choke out, folks, but it's academic. Valentyne did the damage himself. And that's it. Referee calling for the bell. Palmer's out. All right, that's enough. That's enough before you choke this kid out. Patient X not letting up. No air, no oxygen getting to the brain of Palmer. Tell him to stop then. Oh, this is sick and disgusting. The Creeper in there. The Creeper trying to get them to stop. The Creeper. Oh, God, come on!
You think these people care about you? I'm the only one that cares about you.
Valentyne smacking the Creeper. The people, though, want to see the Creeper more than anything get in Valentyne's face. But is the Creeper going to stand up for himself? The Creeper and Vincent Valentyne are face to face here, folks. Could be the confrontation we've been waiting for. Oh, and Valentyne drops him with that Ace Crusher. Good Lord. That's disgusting. And he's draping him over the ropes so the Creeper has to hold the ropes for him. That is disgusting. That is absolutely awful, folks. I am... Folks, we'll be right back with more Adrenaline TV after this. I apologize. That was disgusting.
To Team Shazam, because we all know right now that I'm going to be the champ, and I need everybody right now to stand up and cheer for me.
Dan the Man recruiting everybody to Team Shazam? Sign me up. Referee holding the ropes for him. Dan the Man has got an opportunity here to regain his ECPW Light Heavyweight Championship. He is a two-time champion there.
Weighing 150 pounds, he's one half of the ECPW Tag Team Champions, Junior Flow.
Well, folks, here he comes, Junior Flo, simply different, the son of the #1 contender, Frankie Flo, one half of the ECPW Tag Team Champions, the man who has redefined high flying here in the ECPW in recent years. And he has got an opportunity right now to capture the championship belt of that division to become the ECPW Light Heavyweight Champion. His father's got that huge opportunity next week for the ECPW Heavyweight Championship against Andrew Anderson. Could you imagine, folks, ECPW where the Flows are both the ECPW Heavyweight Champion, Light Heavyweight Champion, and Tag Team Champions? That is an ECPW I want to live in.
And their opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 230 pounds, and also representing Team Shazam, Kenny Bengal!
Wait, really? Kenny Bengal? Kenny Bengal's in this match too? It's a four-way now? Folks, I don't know what to say about that. Kenny Bengal is the apprentice of Dan the Man. Are these two really going to be going at it here? I mean, only one can win. You got to wonder if push comes to shove, if Kenny Bengal will try to take that pinfall for himself, win that light heavyweight title, his first major title here in the ECPW. Or you got to wonder if he'll defer to Dan the Man, defer to his mentor, and allow Dan the Man to get the cover. He's a kid with a chip on his shoulder, folks. He's a mean dude. Huge matchup here for the ECPW Light Heavyweight Championship. Of course, only one man left to enter, and that is the ECPW Light Heavyweight Champion himself.
From Charlestown, Massachusetts, weighing 213 pounds, he's the ECPW Light Heavyweight Champion, the Bengal, MacIntosh.
Here he comes, folks, the Bad Apple, Matt MacIntosh, the man who took that ECPW Light Heavyweight Championship from Dan the Man. Matt MacIntosh seeking the adulation of the people. They're going to give it to him. He has carried that Light Heavyweight Championship through battles here, folks. And he is going to do it again today. And he is going to have to survive one heck of a battle if he wants to walk out of here the ECPW Light Heavyweight Champion once again. I see MacIntosh giving us all a little history lesson there, saying it used to be yours to Dan the Man. MacIntosh beat Dan the Man for that championship in spectacular fashion last year. Hand it over to the ref. Ref Pete checking him out. Showing the belt to Junior. Show it to Dan. Oh, Dan is just taking the belt. Dan's practicing his championship pose already. Might be a little premature. Show it to Kenny. All right, Pete, we get it. It's the belt. Raise it up and let's start it, all right? Here we go. Belt is raised. A little strategy session with Team Shazam, maybe. Dan doesn't look very happy at the presence of Kenny Bengal in this match. Now, I would think that Dan and Kenny are leaving the ring. See, I would think Team Shazam's strategy would be to work together to take the other two out and then, use that to their advantage and then decide which one of them is going to walk out ECPW Light Heavyweight Champion. And a little handshake there from Junior Flo and Matt MacIntosh. This is a matchup, folks, that I've wanted to see for a while. Something I've been petitioning the matchmakers for quite some time is Matt MacIntosh, Junior Flo. Definitely a all-star matchup here in the ECPW. Locking horns here into a side headlock, into a takedown. Good mat wrestling here. Junior Flo gets the head scissors. MacIntosh bridges out and avoid a pinning predicament. MacIntosh gonna go into a handstand, possibly come over into to rope there, but no, he follows it through into a front headlock. Taking it back over to the side, getting back to his feet, reestablishing a vertical base. Keeping it right in the center of the ring. Junior Flo rolls him out. Excellent reversal. Junior Flo popping back up to his feet. We got a little standoff here. MacIntosh is stretching out his muscles. This is call it the feeling out process here, folks. It is the opening stretch of the match, and MacIntosh floats over into a front face lock after that takedown. Junior Flow reverses it. Excellent chain wrestling going on right here into a hammer lock, keeping MacIntosh down on the mat with the proper pressure applied to the shoulder joint. MacIntosh turning out of that, rolling out of it into a bottom wrist lock. Junior Flow flipping to reverse the pressure and reverses it on MacIntosh. MacIntosh now feeling the bottom wrist lock of his own. Again, MacIntosh now rolling through, back up to his feet. And, looked like he was going for bottom wrist lock, reversed into an arm drag. And a big deep arm drag by Junior Flow now. MacIntosh up in the corner, Junior coming back in. He's calling for that cannonball. And MacIntosh just caught him out of midair, just snatched him right out of midair. The Bad Apple going for something. Junior Flow, they're going to reverse it into a roll-up. 1, 2, and a kick out there by MacIntosh. MacIntosh now in another pretty predicament. 2 count and nothing. Reverses it again is Junior Flow. MacIntosh just sitting on him there. Another excellent, high-paced, fast-paced series of pinning predicaments. And now Team Shazam coming back in. Coming back in once their opponents are nice and fatigued out. What? Dan wants Kenny Bengal to lay down for him here. Dan not even waiting for a response, shoots Bengal off. Bengal going to the leapfrog. Bengal has made no attempt to strike back at Dan at this point. And Dan just sweeping his legs out. I think Bengal doesn't know what to do here. Bengal will sweep out Dan's legs, going for a cover. Members of Team Shazam going out here. Big arm drag by Dan the Man. Kenny Bengal follows up with an arm drag of his own. Kenny Bengal does not want to lay down and say die and let Dan the Man walk out of here with the ECPW Light Heavyweight Championship. Maybe temper's got a little out of control here. And MacIntosh and Junior have had about enough of Team Shazam. Big right hands on the outside, brawls ensuing. Pier 6 brawls on the outside of the ring right in front of Joey G here. Knocking the hands away, big shot into the breadbasket. Dan the Man following in Junior Flow. Picking him up by the hair, Dan the Man rocking him in the face with that big forearm. And another one. You can see Junior's knees, Junior's legs weakening there. Those concussive blows to the head. And a big drop kick sends Dan the Man through the ropes. Junior clapping along. And Junior Flow is gonna fly here. And Junior bowls them all over, every single one of them. Junior Flow is on top of the world right now, folks. He has got the advantage. All 3 men are down. He's the only one up, but he cannot win the title on the outside. He chooses Dan the Man as his chosen victim, and is going to take him back to the ring. You got to know Junior Flow would love to pin Dan the Man here. The amount of issues that have been well documented between Team Shazam and the Flows as of late. In the last year, big forearm right to the face right there. Junior Flow working Dan the Man back into the ropes, shooting him off. Dan reverses Junior Flow in. Going for a flying head scissors, maybe. Dan catches him. And just drops him right on his face. In slinks Kenny Bengal as Dan goes for the cover. And Kenny pulls Dan off. Kenny going for the cover on Junior. Dan the Man, though, having none of that. We got a little stare down here with Team Shazam. Kenny Bengal not wanting to listen here, wanting the glory of the life. Dan going for that ace crusher and right into MacIntosh. MacIntosh spins it around into a tornado DDT. MacIntosh suddenly back into this thing. Showboated a little too long. Kenny Bengal's got that claw hold on. That Von Erich-like claw hold straight out of Texas. He's got that cinched in, and there's Junior Flow with a big side kick to the stomach. Big martial arts side kick. Dan the Man's up, though. MacIntosh sends him right in. Big super kick. Kenny Bengal causing the DDT. Dan the Man. It's an excellent little machination of mayhem right there by the light heavyweight champion in Junior Flow. Now they're going to go back at it. Junior Flow underneath that clothesline. Referee clearly in the way. Great positioning there by the ref. Junior Flow sends him into that corner, following up with that big roll into the corner. And again, Junior Flo's the only one standing, but Bengal's up. Bengal's got a kick to the gut. In comes Bengal. He's got the claw hold into the STO. Over the cover lateral press. 1, 2, and a kick out there by Junior Flo. Kenny Bengal seems like he's arguing the count. As unenthusiastic as it was, folks, it was still 2. Dan the man up. Dan the man with that ace crusher, shades of Vincent Valentyne just last match. And Dan pops back up. Oh, MacIntosh has got him up in a fireman's carry. What's he going for here? MacIntosh. He's got Dan the man in a very precarious position, and he hits that huge move right out of Kenny Bengal. That's going to do it, folks. Matt MacIntosh just retained the ECPW Light Heavyweight Championship in a phenomenal 4-way contest. The Bad Apple retains once again, folks. Still your ECPW Light Heavyweight Champion, but take nothing away from the other competitors. Dan the Man, Kenny Bengal, Junior Flo, all work their hearts out here tonight for you, right here on ECPW Adrenaline TV. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. That was the main event of the evening, folks. I meant to say we will be back next week with more awesome ECPW Adrenaline TV action. Oh, what's going to happen here with Team Shazam? Dan and Kenny face to face. Folks, we're going to have to see what's going to happen with Team Shazam in the future here.